morning, everybody. How are you today? It's Miss Katie and
Miss Cindy.
And
I'm Miss Debbie. Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
Hi. Good morning on this beautiful, warm Monday. I'm so excited to be here. Yes, for story time. Are we ready to start with our, why don't you go over a couple logistics, Debbie?
Yes, let me go over a couple logistics today. First of all, welcome everybody. We'll, a little bit later in our program, we'll give some shout outs to people who are not only in our Zoom chat, but Miss Katie will keep an eye on the Facebook feed. And so if you want to say hello, please do, and we can give a shout out to you. We'll do that a little bit later. If you want to join us via Zoom in the future, please go on our website and register. Then you'll get a Zoom invite from me the morning of, and you can join us that way. Otherwise, Facebook Live is great. And we still have Storytime kits available, and that includes the scarf and the egg shaker. And because our programs are going to be virtual, Miss Cindy's got a scarf and a maraca. Because our programs are going to be virtual all through the fall, we'll probably still use the shaker and the scarf, or you can always have them. So feel free to go to the drive-through of either the main branch or the Rack-Out branch and request a Storytime kit. It's just a little bag with the egg shaker and the scarf in it. And I think that's it for this morning for announcements. So off to you, Cindy.
Are we ready to rock out?
We already do have a couple people here who we can give a shout out to.
Awesome.
It looks like Agustia and Ariana. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi. And Bennett. Hi, Bennett. Bennett is here. And Olivia, Yvette, and Sunny are here.
Good morning.
Hi. Oh, and we have Charlie and Lady.
Oh,
hi, Charlie and Lady. So good to see you.
Yes, and we have a couple people in Zoom, so let's give them a shout out too. We have Hunter.
Sure.
Hi,
Hunter.
And we have Huntley and Monty.
Hi, Huntley and Monty.
And we have Joey and Drew.
Hello, Joey and Drew.
And we have Sadie and Ben.
Hi, Sadie. Hi, Ben.
All right, should we get to our song and hear some Mr. John this morning?
All righty, we're ready to rock out.
All right, here we go.
All right. We actually have a couple more people that have joined us. We have Miriam. Can we say hello to Miriam? And we have, it looks like we have some childcare centers with us here today. Asher and Genevieve from 123's Childcare. Yay! Oh, and Sophie and our familiar Sophia and Olivia. Hi, Sophia and Olivia.
Hi, guys. And we also on Zoom have Keller joining us.
Hi, Keller. Oh, right. Where are we going today, Miss Cindy?
We're going to go into a place called Once Upon a Time. Fairy tales.
Fairy tales? I love fairy tales.
I wonder who we'll see today. Could we see somebody like Goldilocks, you think? She's in a fairy tale.
Maybe. What about Cinderella?
Princesses, and maybe we'll see a dragon or an lots of different things in fairy tales. All right, boys and girls, we're ready to go up, up, up in the trees. Ready? Let's go up, 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 up in the trees. We go down, 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 down in the sea. We go round, round, round the world, you and me. But we always come back home. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Well, we're going to go on an adventure with Shakespeare and Amelia. So let's get ready to say good morning and do our hickety-bickety bumblebee. Amelia, you go first.
Amelia's a little tired this morning. Yeah. She needs a name song to wake her up. Are you ready to wake up? Okay, she got out of bed a little late this morning. All right, Amelia, let's sing.
Ready?
Hickety, pickety, bumblebee. Won't you say your name for me? First we'll whisper it, Amelia. Then we'll clap it, Amelia. And then we'll shout it, Amelia. It's Shakespeare's turn.
Oh, good, good, good. All right, boys and girls, are you ready? All right, it's Shakespeare's turn. First, we're going to whisper it. Hickety, pickety, bumblebee. Won't you say your name for me? Shakespeare. Then we're going to clap it. Let's say Shakespeare again. Ready? Shakespeare. And then we're going to shout it. Ready? Loud as you can. Shakespeare.
Oh, and unicorns and dragons, they are from fairy tales too. All right, before we start our puppet script, we have Anika, who is here with us too. Hi, Anika. All right, are we ready for our puppet show?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Once upon a time,
there was a dragon named Shakespeare and a unicorn named Amelia.
And they went on an adventure through fairy tales. Why, hello, my fabulous friends.
Hello, kids. I love fairy tales. They have the best characters. Ooh, fairies and giants and mermaids and trolls, plus the very best dragons
and unicorns.
Look, I have brought my sword to protect us from the goblins and the monsters.
And I brought my magic wand to grant wishes and make enchantments. See, watch me. Ready? Abracadabra!
Why, hello.
Amelia, look what you did. You made Arthur the wizard appear.
Hi, Arthur. Wait, are you named after King Arthur from The Sword and the Stone?
Why, yes, I am. And this is my magic wand right here.
Wow.
Arthur, you know so much about fairy tales. My friends who are watching today want to learn about fairy tales. Will you tell us about them?
Of course. Fairy tales come from all over the world. People used to tell fairy tales out loud, even before they wrote them down in books. Amelia, what's your favorite fairy tale?
Cinderella.
That's a good one. Did you know that the earliest version of Cinderella is actually from China? It is about a beautiful young girl named Ye Shen. She was sad because her mother died.
Yes, yes. And she made a wish to go to the spring festival, and she was granted an outfit complete with golden slippers. Yes, yes, just like you have there, wizard. But Ye Shen lost one of her slippers at the festival.
Ooh, but then the king found it and he searched everywhere for the shoe's owner and he finally found her.
Yes, and it was Ye Shen. And she lived happily ever after, right?
Why, of course she lived happily ever after. Shakespeare, what is your favorite fairy tale?
Ooh, the Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yes. Beauty and the Beast is from France. Historians believe the story is actually over 4,000 years old. Parts of the story are in many different cultures.
Ooh, no, it's a fairy. It's not. Oh, Shakespeare.
I love that the beast learns to love and be loved in return. And Belle is so snappy. and she loves to read.
Wizard, what is your favorite? You are the expert.
I can't choose my favorite. My favorite thing is that fairy tales are from all over the world. Africa, India, Germany, Mexico.
Ooh, can you tell us a story from Africa?
I do know one. It's called Why the Sun and the Moon Live in the Sky. A long time ago.
No, it's a fairy tale. You have to say once upon a time.
Actually, Shakespeare, this is a folk tale, so it's a little different.
Okay.
Well, a long time ago, the sun and the moon were best friends, and they lived in a cottage on the land. Well, one day, Ocean wanted to come over and stay inside the cottage. But what do you think happened?
Well, the ocean is made of water, so the cottage would overflow.
Exactly. It came in the ocean with the whales and the fish and all the sea creatures. The cottage flooded, and there was no more room for sun and moon. So they rose up to the sky where they've lived ever since.
Oh, I'm so glad that we have the sun and the moon in the sky. I love how bright they are.
Wow, what country in Africa is that from?
That one is from Nigeria.
Wow, I love learning stories from everywhere. It makes me feel like there are stories all over.
Well, there are stories everywhere, just like friends are everywhere.
Yes, I love that I have fabulous friends from so many places and that we can all share stories.
Well, friends, I must be getting back to my castle. I have magic to work on. Bye-bye.
We have some reading to do, right, Amelia? I am going to read The Sword and the Stone.
Yes. Kids, will you read some fairy tales this week? We would love to hear about the stories that you are reading. Bye, friends.
Goodbye.
Yay, the end. I love so many fairy tales too.
That was a great adventure.
Yeah, it was. I love going inside fairy tales. All right, what do we have next?
We have a silly song. Boys and girls, as you can see, what do I have on my head? It is a crown. There's a crown on me. Now, boys and girls, if you don't have a crown, you can just pretend. You can just put a crown on your head, just like that. All right, everybody's got a crown, and this crown is going to go on different places. And the first place it's going to go is on my foot. Can you see my foot? It's all the way down there. You can't really see it. Well, we're going to pretend you can see it. There's a crown on my foot, on my foot. There's a crown on my foot, on my foot. It just won't stay put. I've got a crown on my foot. And we'll put it on horse's foot. There's a crown on my foot, on my foot.
Now we're going to put it somewhere really silly. We're going to put it on our knee. Can you do that? Take your crown and put it down on your knee. There's a crown on my knee, on my knee. There's a crown on my knee, on my knee. Goodness gracious me. Does it belong on my knee? No, but there's a crown on my knee, on my knee.
Now we're going to put it in another silly place. We're just going to put it on our arm. There's a crown on my arm, on my arm. There's a crown on my arm, on my arm. It's not doing any harm, but does it go on my arm? There's a crown on my arm, on my arm.
All right, boys and girls, let's put it back on our head. There's a crown on my head, on my head. There's a crown on my head, on my head. Did you hear what I just said? There's a crown on my head. I think it goes up here instead, don't you think? There's a crown on my head, on my head. All right, I think we got it where it belongs now, boys and girls.
That's where it's supposed to go, right? Yes.
Exactly. All right, and now it's time for
a story.
A story. And we're going to go, boys and girls, into the foggy, foggy forest. So let's put on our binoculars and see what we can see in the foggy, foggy forest by Nick Sharratt. What can this be in the foggy, foggy forest? A little elf all by himself. Ooh, what can this be in the foggy, foggy forest? See if you guessed. Look, it's 3 brown bears in picnic chairs. Oops, something to guess now. Ooh, what can this be in the foggy, foggy forest? A fairy queen on a trampoline. Look, she's having fun jumping. She's holding on to her wand tight. All right, ooh, what can this be in the foggy, foggy forest? Ooh, I think we can guess this one. Let's see if we're right. Oh, I thought it was a horse. It's a unicorn playing a horn. Ooh, what can this be in the foggy, foggy forest? I see someone up in that tree. Who could it be? A witch, ooh, on a broom with a motor. Here she goes. Vroom, vroom, vroom. She's got a motorized broom. Uh-oh, what can this be in the foggy, foggy forest? Looks a little scary. It's what is it? What could it be? It's an ogre doing yoga. He looks very calm and nice. All right, we have something else to guess. What can this be in the foggy, foggy forest? Cinderella and Snow White in a water pistol fight. Oh my goodness. Oh, what can this be in the foggy, foggy forest? Oh, what's this? It is Little Red Riding Hood in her truck. She's selling ice cream. Oh, what luck. Look who all came to get some ice cream from Little Red Riding Hood. She has her grandma there. Ooh, this looks like a fun book to check out again. There. Oh, and what can be over there? What is that behind the trees, boys and girls? Let's see. Ooh, we don't know yet. Oh, there's some bunnies. Look at boys and girls, it's a traveling fair. Hooray, hooray, a traveling fair. Ooh, sometimes we get to see these in the summer.
Yay, that one, we saw lots of different fairy tales, didn't we? Miss Cindy, I love that story. What a good choice.
It's a good one. It has a lot of surprises in it.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a very fun book.
Are you ready to kind of move and shake now?
Yes. So if you don't have a shaker or a scarf, you can just dance. But if you have your shakers and scarves, get ready to do a song called Shake-O from Rainbow Songs.
I was going to Toronto, I was going to the fair. I met a senorita with flowers in her hair. Oh, shake it, baby, shake it all you can. Shake it like a milkshake and drink it from a can. Oh, shake it to the bottom, shake it to the top. Shake it round and round and round until you have to stop. I was with flowers in her hair. Oh, shake it, baby, shake it all you can. Shake it like a milkshake and pour it from a can. Oh, shake it to the bottom, shake it to the top. Shake it round and round and round until you have to stop.
I was going to Toronto, I was going to a fair. I met a señorita with flowers in her hair. Oh, shake it, baby, shake it all you can. Shake it like a milkshake and drink it from a can. Oh, shake it to the bottom, shake it to the top. Shake it round and round and round until you have to stop.
That's a fun song.
I love that song. I love freeze dances.
I forgot we were going to freeze. I hope everybody had fun doing that.
It's really fun. It was a good surprise.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
We
All
have.
right. It's time for our next puppet show. This is a fun one. And Miss Cindy, can you show everyone the book?
Yes, I can. I could if I had it with me. Oh, there.
Oh, that's all right.
Nope, I got
There
it.
we go.
It's called My Friends Make Me Happy by Jan Thomas.
And get ready to be silly in this one, all right? Okay. Hi.
Hi, sheep.
Hi, sheep.
Hi, friends. Hey, can you guess what makes me happy?
Ooh. Let me guess.
Okay. I will give you a hint. It starts with the letter S.
Ooh. I know. Fish.
Fish? Don't be silly, horse. That's not what makes sheep happy.
No, it's not fish.
Wait. Let me guess. I know. Fans.
Fans. Don't be silly, dog. That's not what makes sheep happy.
No, it's not fans.
Peep.
Hey, chicken. Do you want to guess what makes me happy?
Yes, I do. Bark. I know what makes you happy. It's turnips.
What?
Turnips don't even start with the letter F.
Don't be silly, chicken. It's not.
Turnips doesn't even start with the letter F.
No, it doesn't.
It is fish.
It fans.
Bark. It's turnips. It is.
No, my friends, that's not it. It's not turnips. It's not anything. It's friends. Friends. My friends make me happy.
Oh, you make us happy too, sheep. But after us, what makes you happy, sheep?
Yes, what else makes you happy, sheep?
Peep. What else makes you happy, sheep? I know. It is fish.
No. I know what else makes sheep happy. It's fans.
No.
Peep. It's turnips.
Oh my goodness. My friends drive me crazy.
Bye-bye.
The end. Oh, that's so funny.
We're some crazy friends.
Friends are so much fun. They can drive us crazy sometimes, but that's why we have them. They're silly. All right. We have a really fun activity now. Miss Cindy, will you explain?
All right, boys and girls, we're going to sing about the three bears. So it's a story and a song. So you can clap your hands or you can do another motion and you can do cha, cha, cha. All right, we're going to sing a song now called The Three Bears. Once upon a time in a nursery rhyme, there were three bears. I said three bears. One was a papa bear, and one was a mama bear, and one was a wee bear. Cha, cha, cha. They all went a-walking in the woods. They were talking when along came a little girl with blonde, flowing, curly hair. And what was her name? That's right, Goldilocks. Ooh, up upon the door she knocked. She didn't care that no one was there. She walked right in. No, she didn't care that no one was there. Up, well, home came those three bears. Someone's been eating my porridge, said the papa bear, said the papa bear. And someone's been eating my porridge, said the mama bear, said the mama bear. Well, hey, Boppery bear, said the little wee bear, someone has broken my chair. Ooh, well, Goldilocks, she woke up, she broke up the party and she beat it out of there. She beat it out of there. Ba, 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 said the papa bear, said the papa bear. And ba, 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 said the mama bear, said the mama bear. Well, hey, Boppery bear, said the little wee bear, bye, 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 bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, that's such a funny one. That's called the Three Bears Rap, isn't it?
Exactly. You can find that on, if you looked it up, you can find the words and you could take your bears out and go on an adventure with Goldilocks and the three bears.
Yeah, that's a great idea. You could do it at home with your own. Or if you don't have bears, you can make puppets with your hands.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
choose the three bears. They could be different animals, right?
They could be dinosaurs.
Ooh,
They
the three dinosaurs. I think I know that story. Don't you, my Willems?
That's a good story. All right, my friends. So we have another bear with us today. Do you see this bear? Yes, she is a superhero bear. And in fairy tales, we have all kinds. We have kings, queens, but we also have superheroes, right? That save the day. And what do superheroes wear? They wear capes, and their capes can help protect them. You ever seen Superman when he flies through the wind? Yep, he needs his cape. So we are going to sing, well, we're going to rhyme about different capes, and we're going to put capes on Miss Bear. Okay, here we go. My cape of bravery goes over my head. It makes me feel bold, and its color is red. Do you see that color, my friends? And what color is this little star? That's right, it's yellow. What color do we think is next? Do we see? My cape of honesty makes villains speak true and chases out lies. And that color is blue. Yes, because a superhero always is honest and tells the truth. The next one, my cape of fairness conquers those who are mean, and it makes me feel strong. It's the color green. That's a cool cape, isn't it? We have a couple more. My cape of calmness. It makes me feel mellow. It quiets the world, and its color is yellow. Oh, that's a beautiful one. And yes, superheroes stay nice and calm in emergencies. Next is my cape of wisdom. It helps me to think. and solve tricky problems. And its color is pink. And it's got a little light bulb. Yeah, and that means to be smart, to think creatively. The last one is my favorite. My favorite cape gives me a nice glow. And it's all of these colors. It's a rainbow. Wow, I love that rainbow cape. Yay! Thanks, Miss Bear, for visiting us and showing us all of your beautiful capes. Bye. All right, friends. Well, it's time to, Miss Debbie, can you share her screen and we're going to talk about what's coming up?
I sure can.
So we have a bunch of things coming up at Gail Borden. We always have our summer reading program. So please visit us on Beanstack. And you can read all summer long and do fun activities, get badges, and then win prizes like a swag bag with a little stuffed animal fox. And you can win prize drawings. So keep going on Beanstack. And then we have many story times. Miss Cindy, do you want to talk about those? Or maybe Shakespeare?
Oh, Shakespeare is going to tell you. So please come to Spanish Storytime with Miss Grizel on Mondays at 6:30. And the stories will be in Spanish at 6:30 on Mondays. Or maybe you could join Miss Julie Ann. Oh, she has great recipes for sensory fun on Tuesdays at 11 on Facebook Live.
Then we have Tiny Tales with Miss Sarah Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Adventure Story Time with Miss Stephanie at 11 a.m. on Thursdays.
And then it's time for another dance party. Oh, this one is going to be Things That Go. So I think we might have a song about a train or maybe go in a car or a boat. So, if you have anything that you would like to bring to the dance party, maybe you could bring your little mini cars or boats or trains and you could show them to us.
Ooh, and then our next Family Friday is a Wendy and DB concert, and they are wonderful musicians. We've had them before. This time they will be virtually on Zoom, so make sure and register for that one. All right. Thank you so much for coming with us today. I'm going to see if there's any more shout outs. Was there any on Zoom, Miss Debbie?
No additional shout outs on Zoom. We've got our same crew from the beginning.
Okay, we have one more from Emily. She says, hello, Cindy.
Hello, Emily.
Hello. I think that's everybody. So should we get out our peace fingers?
Yes.
Yes, let's get out our peace fingers. Remember, because as we travel around the world and through fairy tales, we always want to travel in peace. Ready? I got peace, peace, peace in my fingers. Watch what I can do. I got peace, peace, peace in my fingers. I'm gonna give some to you.
I've got words, words, words in my head. I'm gonna talk things over with you. I've got words, words, words in my head. Gonna talk things over with you.
Get out your love hearts. I got love, love, love in my heart. Watch what I can do. I got love, love, love in my heart. I'm gonna give some to you. I got peace, peace, peace in my fingers.
Words, words, words in my head.
I got love, love, love in my heart. I'm gonna give some to you. Bye, friends. So good to see you. We'll see you next time.